survive at the beat. But upstairs they can feel it in their feet when we get live from the basement. You can feel it in your face when we get live from the basement.
I think from with that perspective, you have to look at it. They still rapping too. You see what I'm saying? So in their eyes, like, I'm not finna let this youngster take my spot. So they ain't gonna sit here and be like, you gotta do this, you gotta do this, you gotta do this. Now some of them they may, you know, behind closed doors, I can't say I necessarily know, but at the same time, if they not, I can look at it from a perspective of, shit, he's still putting out albums 15, 20 years later.
Yeah.
So he trying to keep his spot, let alone trying to bring, you know, somebody else on.
I think though, I don't see no city doing this, so this ain't no knock against Houston. But why wouldn't you just hypothetically, if Roe go to the west and take 2 artists with him, Thug go to the north and take 2 with him, Kiki to the east. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, show it is, because y'all were shown the rope somewhere. Don't get it twisted. Nowadays, you know, an artist expected to be an artist, a PR person, a manager, a promoter, and we doing jobs that we just simply not qualified to do.
I think it's time to stop. I mean, we pay homage every day, all day. Like, we need to, I'm trying to shine at this point. You know what I'm saying? We all have our legends. We still look to them as legends. I know I done been around Pokey 100 times. I still feel like, nigga, that's Big Pokey when I'm around that nigga. Cause right. I grew up cleaning the house to this nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, but am I going, every time I get on the mic or every time I do something for myself, I gotta pay? No. I'm Big Fats. I'm doing shit out here too. Pay homage to me. If that's the case, you know what I'm saying? Like, right on. It is what it is. Like, I respect them for what they did. They paved the way. But at some point, we got to stop looking at history and start looking at the present and the future. You know what I'm saying? And I'm what's happening right now.
So musically, I mean, what do you guys see the difference between the old Houston and the new Houston?
Is it a musical attitude, the egos. It's totally, man, some of these guys, like, they want stuff now. Like, you didn't work for it yet. In my opinion, you've done a lot, but you can show these numbers, but did you buy the numbers? Or did you earn those numbers?
Yeah. Did you sell some numbers?
Did you sell? Yeah.
You know
I'm just, their egos are, and then they're a lot more, their skin is not as thick.
Yeah.
You can't.
You can't tell a nigga his music ain't good.
You can't tell them one song is not good. They can't. A rapper can't say anything in his song, or they think it's about them. Like, I don't care who it is. You was talking about such and such. How the hell do you know? There's like 8 million people, and how do you know specifically he was talking about this person? This situation can apply to 9 different people, but you pick this one person, and then it starts like a brawl. So I don't know. To me, it's just like a lot of them probably should be femcs instead of MCs.
I think it is right now, man. Houston just don't. We are leaning, using the whole Screw era as a crutch. We don't really. I feel like there's really no true identity right now, man. It's just an amalgamation of a lot of different type of styles. There's no sound. There's no nothing. It's just a canvas of a whole different spots here and there everywhere, man.
Maybe like a melting pot, just a bunch of
but you know what? Ain't nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong.
But you know, it's gonna take a Moses. Who is the Moses to lead them into the next era?
Well, I can remember a time when you tell somebody you rap, dog, and I'm like, oh, that's live.
You know what I think the difference is? And I really pay attention to it. It's like we don't really have a gatekeeper here. Like if you go to Atlanta, they have showcases and shit. But the niggas that's really got that getting it,
people,
they gon' you know what I'm saying? They got the DJs or whoever, they got DJ groups, DJ cores that really be hands on. They're gonna say, yeah, you good, no, you not. Like we got the DJ groups here, but they don't just
it was different when it was smaller. That's what I'm saying. It was different when it was smaller. Yeah. But now that they have like 98 members apiece, plus 85 more, and 20 more out of state.
The DJs is more popular than the rappers, man. That's what I don't know, man. I agree with you on the gatekeeper thing, though, man. Like, it's got to be some type of enforcement going on.
As far as you talking about gatekeepers,
okay,
I think it should be last week, y'all. Well, not last week. Part 1, you had Tootie and Rob saying that No, I don't know if they were saying it in a joking way, but they were saying it should be like a committee to see, you know, who could rap and all that stuff. I took it as a joke. Because I was like, man, there's no way they could be serious with that because you can't turn an industry like rap into socialism. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Capitalism. You might not fuck with the music people make. But if there's somebody out there that's fucking with it, get your ass out the way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But see, here's the thing. As far as gatekeepers is concerned, I don't feel like there should be a gatekeeper to see who could get out. Maybe keeping motherfuckers from coming in and taking their style. Like a Mano or some shit like that. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
But man, just because you think some whack, listen, if somebody make the wackest music and they got people bumping it, but you cold as hell and ain't nobody fucking with you, you need to take a clue.
That gatekeeper shit is bullshit.
Okay.
I'm keeping it real from an artist standpoint. How can you say, nigga, this is music? At the end of the day, that's the beauty of it. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, the beauty of music is a nigga like Trinidad James can make millions. You know what I'm saying? And a nigga like Fats got to struggle to get there. That's the beauty of it. Yeah. You can't say, oh, I don't think this nigga's live, so it's a committee. That's H-Town Illuminati. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then, nigga, who are you to say what's live and what's not? I feel like that shit is stupid whack. You know what I'm saying? Don't keep me from nothing because you don't like me. If you don't like me, give me that down, give me that thumbs down or whatever. Throw me to the freeway, whatever you got to do, but let me keep it moving, B. Don't tell me I can't make it because you didn't like it.
Right.
Yeah. What if you didn't like it, but the rest of y'all like it?
Right.
I got 3-1 now.
True.
Well, we vetoing you out the group? You know what I'm saying? Like, how did that shit work? Like he said, the gatekeeper shit, if anything, we going to keep motherfuckers from coming down here and saying, oh, I like y'all strip clubs, I like y'all clubs, I like y'all restaurants, I like y'all models. I'm going to come down here and live for 6 months, soak up the game, soak up the cars and shit, and then, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to go rap about it.
It's the artist and the promoter's fault, but I think it's more of the promoter, just because they go into it with the wrong intentions of the show to begin with. You know what I'm saying? And it goes back to the artist for the reason why I said a lot of niggas don't even be wanting to just sell their own tickets. The whole purpose of them wanting to even perform on the show is to see their face on the flyer and to say that I'm performing. You know what I'm saying? So more so, my answer is more so the promoter, but the artist and the promoter.
Definitely the promoter.
That's for the local shows.
Yeah, the local, like you said, the local shows, because you have a promoter that a Little Dirt supposed to come through and then 16 opening acts. It's like, man, come on, man. This show ain't organized. It's 3 o'clock in the morning and Little Dirt. It's still 8 more acts before Little Dirt. That's just not a good look.
When you can fill up a venue by yourself. I feel like if you can go to Jet Lounge and at least pack Jet Lounge, you can at least have some conversation. But if you at Jet Lounge, you got 10, 20 people there, you shouldn't be in a position to be asked to get paid. So that's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I could be wrong, but that's just my opinion. Because of course, everybody, the same argument that I hear all the time. Because even when we did Springboard, I had people I never heard of my damn life talking about they need $1,500. I was like, nigga, you delusional. But my thing is this: everybody feels that they should be paid for their craft. I get it. I respect it. But at the same time, everybody's doing a craft. So everybody doesn't necessarily mean you got to get paid. You got to. If you go to your job and say, hey, I'm at this job, I feel like I should get the maximum fucking pay grade here. Yeah. And I just started. No. You know what I'm saying? So you have to pay dues. And
how you going to go do a show somewhere else, but you can't come home and not even sell out? Have more than 30 people at the show.
But is that Houston or is that the artist themselves?
Well, I can't speak on that because that's their situation.
Put it like this: when I go to go see a Dope Busy show at Rice University, and he still has to go up there and say, in case you wonder who this nigga is on stage, I'm Dope Busy, the Southeast Beast. You don't have a city yet. There's not a knock on Dope. It just goes to show, in this little hip hop circle you call, in this Houston hip hop, in this little Houston hip hop area, those known. But when you step out of it to people who don't really give a fuck unless you give them a reason, because I didn't give a fuck. Until in January, I didn't know who the fuck anybody was. Because I ain't cared. Nobody was making no noise like that in the city, and I'm in the city for me to even hear about you or care. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, man. But to me, it's going to take a little time for sure. But nobody is, to me, it's not even really close, except maybe Kirko, maybe B King, maybe Propane now.
Why are they the ones that you knew before you got into this?
Well, I've been hearing about Propane for years. You know what I'm saying? Since Bet Say I Won't Do It. You know what I'm saying? Man-Child took over the fucking city like from 2010 to 2011. You couldn't hear about anything but Man-Child at one point in time. And I was even like, I mean, I don't fuck with his music, but I can't say he can't rap. You know what I'm saying? Dope Beezy, he caught his little buzz or whatever.
Yeah, so I mean, well, there you go, right there though. You just said it. You know what I'm saying? Like, people in Rice may not have known, but before you was in the circle, you heard about it.
But I heard about Dope Beezy because he grew up in Clear Lake or Friendswood or whatever, and Rhino was out there.
It don't matter how you heard about it. You heard about it.
I know, but what I'm saying is, as far as taking over a city, I just went to go see a Dope Beezy show. It wasn't even 7 people in the goddamn crowd. That's what I'm saying.
What I'm saying is that his fault though?
I'm not saying it's his fault. What I'm saying is, if you don't have your city, ain't nobody running shit. Everybody in the same pot. As far as me looking from the outside in, I don't see anybody above anybody else except maybe a handful of people.
I think we just gotta get out. I think we really just gotta get back into the street hustle. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that because my people don't want me to tell secrets, but I mean...
Oh, you mean that out the trunk hustle?
You know, man, even just letting motherfuckers see who you are, man. People done got so wrapped up in this social media hustling. I ain't gonna say no names, but it's a lot of these so-called upper echelon rappers that can sell 100 tickets, but they be booked in the 400 people room. You know what I'm saying? That social media shit only get you so far. You know why that is though? Cause they don't know them niggas in Houston. They know them niggas on the social media. And we got millions of motherfuckers here. You know what I'm saying?
True.
And you got, you on the radio, but you can't get nobody to the show,
cause don't nobody who you are.
That's
you know what I'm saying? But that's that weak shit that we be talking about.
Go ahead, Doug.
That's because followers don't equal support.
There's more opportunity than when I was coming up, so I feel great about it. It could be, I mean, like I say, it could be better, but I feel like if you gonna make it, I'm saying, put in the effort to do so.
Okay.
Like when I started 07, 08, it wasn't that many opportunities. Now you got the internet mixed in with opportunities, so it's up to you if you don't make it or do what you gotta do.
You know, just for the state of hip hop, I think Houston is doing very well.
There's some real life fugazi shit going on in Houston, man. I ain't gonna front, man. That's the state of Houston hip hop. It's good with some real ass fugazi people, man. And if y'all listening, I don't give a fuck how you feel about it. Straight up.
I'm looking for that person that's gonna take over the city. You know, where the next movement coming from? Where you got some crews like Head Records and them that.
I mean, if you looking for the next takeover, it's before your eyes. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, like I'm saying, we just said it. Like, it's already niggas on the radio, on TV, in magazines, doing their own thing that has nothing to do with the social media circle or the shows or none of that. It's just people doing their thing.
I know me right now, I'm happy with where it's at. You know what I'm saying? I pay attention to a lot that's going on in the city. I watch everybody's little interviews. I watch people. I sit back and watch them at events. You know what I'm saying? And, I know like a lot of people, I know it's a lot of people that's not happy with it, that's really not happy with it. It's people that's really are happy with it. I know for myself, I'm really happy with it just because of where it's at. When I started, wasn't nobody getting no handouts, wasn't nobody getting on shows for free unless you was selling tickets, you know what I'm saying? You had to actually work to get it, you know what I'm saying? And I remember, I wish I could like they had an app or something to where you could just search a tweet from whenever, because I swear I remember like 2012, I was like, man, that train is boarding right now. If you ain't working super hard, you gonna get left, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, shit, I think around that time, shit, I ain't gonna name no names or nothing, but the people that did take the extra miles, a lot of niggas working hard, but the ones that was working harder are the ones that's really getting notarized today, you know?
Yeah, hey, it ain't the box, it ain't the beat, but upstairs they can feel it in their feet when we get live from the basement. You can feel it in your face when we get live from the